folks, happy, well, it's Monday today, but I am pre-recording tomorrow's workout because it's half term, and I know a lot of you have already said, I'm not going to join the live at 7:30 in the morning in half term. So I thought what I would do is record it now, and then it gives you an extra day to work out and get it done if you want to, no pressure, and if you do manage to get a lie in, and I'm talking to school-age parents here, then so much the better. Okay, so all you need for this workout is going to be a set of weights, or whatever you're using as weights, and your mat. So we're going to do some nice upper body, lower body, and core work using the weights. So let's get warmed up. Let's just loosen everything off. So coming in with a couple of little individual shoulder rolls, double shoulder rolls, coming in both directions. Just to loosen everything off. Good. One more set. Out, out, and roll. Working out those wrists again. I always say this, if we're going to use any weights, just make sure that you do give your wrists just a little bit of a flex, just so that you're not suddenly going into lifting a heavy load. And rolling around. Lovely. Coming up and over with a nice stretch out. On one side, feels good, keep those hips forwards, and then leaning down into it on the other side. Lovely stuff. Holding here, coming into just a really loose swing. So I'm just letting my arms go side to side, back and forth. Rotating around, swinging my hips into it, but it's a really just lovely, fluid, mobile stretch, this one. Holding here. 2 and 1, shaking them out, coming into some gentle squats, just up and down. You don't have to go deep with these ones, just for our warm up. Squatting forwards and pushing back up. Lovely. Couple more. 2 and 1. Bringing one knee into the chest, just hugging it up. Keep those shoulders pulled down and hold that knee in there. Standing on one side, getting a little bit of core, core mobility going on. Hold, and then switching sides. Good. Hold it here. For 2 and 1, and then just shake it out. Get a couple of little ankle rolls in on each side. Can't quite see my feet here, but that's okay. Good stuff. Okay, and then we're going to get stuck straight in. So I'm using my dumbbells, but you use whatever you've got as weights that you can use just to load the work here. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart, okay, so that you've got a good stable platform. We're going to start in with the nice easy ones of bicep curls. I always say these are the easy ones because these are the most like our day-to-day movements that we use. So you're squeezing your biceps as you lift up, and then controlling them as you come back down, okay? Remember that you're in charge of these weights and not vice versa. Good. Just keep lifting up, but really trying to zone in and concentrate on those biceps, squeezing them up and lowering back down. But as always, you can speed these up if you want to, or slow them down. It's entirely up to you. But this is our first little round, coming in with bicep curls. Good. Perfect, keep going, a few more of these. Let's go for 5 more, in fact. These are the good ones. 3 and 2 and 1. You're bringing them into your chest. We're going to come into a nice, slow, deep squat. So squatting down, shoulders are back, coming up, squeezing the glutes at the top, a little pelvic tilt. So down, up, squeeze. Good. So keep those weights nice and tight into your chest here, okay? Because if you extend them forwards, you're going to come off balance a little bit. Good. Going down as deep as you can with those squats. Perfect. Keep going. If you don't like squats, if squats aren't for you at the moment, then just have a little play around, okay? You can try different feet positioning. So it might be that you don't particularly like squats with closed legs, but it feels better if your legs are slightly wider, or you might just not want to go quite as deep. or do something entirely different. Okay, go into some leg lifts. There's no point pushing it if it doesn't feel good for you. Good. Got 4 more of these. And 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. Coming back around, turning your weights. Why couldn't I think of what the word was? Turning the weights so that they're on the horizontal. You're going to come into an upwards row, back down, extension. So it's a row up, back down, into an extension. Now if it feels too much with the double lift here, you could come into a row and then go single and single. So again, it depends on what kind of weights you're using, how heavy they are, and how your shoulders are feeling. So if you need to do those singles, then you can absolutely do that, or the doubles. Good. Keep going here. Again, we're going about controlling the movements. Trying to get past my leg. Again, ooh, right. Good stuff. Set up an obstacle course for him. I've moved. I'm in a different position today because it's half term, so the boys have taken over the lounge. Good. Last little set. 1 and 2. Roll those shoulders through. Drop the weights down to your side. You're coming into a forward lunge just with the weights down by your side. So you're lunging forwards and back. You go out the way. You're lunging and you're lunging. You go, Miley. Keep those weights down and those shoulders back though, so that you've got a nice tall back. Perfect. Again, so forward lunges don't feel good. Try a reverse lunge, okay? It's slightly less load bearing. Perfect. Keep it going. Good. Yes. So the difference it makes just by adding in a little bit extra weight into your lunges or your squats, you'll really notice the benefit. So if you do quite a lot of sessions with me, or just in your day-to-day life, you're feeling like you're getting a lot of squats or lunges in, and you want to up the game, just add some weight. Make those muscles work harder. Good. 4, 3, 1 left on each leg. Down and down. Good. Back up. Roll those shoulders through. Grab a drink if you need to. Next little one, have to concentrate. So one arm is coming out to the side at 90 degrees. That arm is staying there. And the other arm, the one that's in front, is coming into your curls. Now the hard work comes in keeping the arm that's out to the side stable at 90 degrees and not dropping it down. So keep that one lifted the whole time and come into your curls at the front. Good. So a little bit of connection through the core still. Hips facing forwards. A little bit of a squeeze through the glutes. So you're really utilising as many muscles as you can with this move. It's not just about the bicep curl on the arm that's moving, okay? So keep going here. Good. 3 and 2. Last 1. Roll them through, switching sides. So this arm comes out at 90 degrees and I'm curling. And look, it's not moving. I'm working really hard to keep it from moving. So I'm really squeezing that bicep, holding it nice and tight into my torso. And I've got a tense core and a little squeeze through the glutes. Good. Keep going. You've got it. So if you've got a reflection, if you've got a mirror nearby, or you can see your own reflection in your screen, you can look at it just to make sure that that arm isn't dropping. If not, just keep checking down from time to time to make sure it hasn't got lower. We're going for 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely stuff. Rolling them through. Next little squat. Grab a drink whenever you need to. Is a squat, either a squat with a pulse and back up, option 1, or a squat, a pulse, back up, punch. Squat, pulse, up, punch. So you've got two options here. If you're throwing those punches, just make sure that there's no one around you, number one, and that you don't lock that elbow out, okay? So try and keep a little bit of a bend in the elbow, just so that it doesn't put too much strain on the joint with the weight. Good. Or just come up and down into your pulses. Squat, pulse and up. Okay, still good work. Remember, the deeper you go with your squats, the harder you're going to be working. But keep that chest open. Good. Last little set. For 3, 2, final one. One, good stuff, coming up. Dropping down to just a single weight this time. So pop one weight down, grabbing hold of your single. You know if it's a single, I'm getting the triceps involved. Dropping the weight behind your shoulder, lift and push up. Remember your breath work. Exhale as you lift. Good. And I really want it coming behind that shoulder, okay? Good stuff. You've got it. So staying up, nice and tall, making sure that you're not pushing your hips forwards as you lift the weight. So your torso is staying still. It's just those biceps and triceps rather that are doing the work. I'm sure you're feeling it. You don't need me to tell you. Good, keep going. Such an awesome move, this one. I know not many people enjoy doing the tricep work. You can feel it. But I always say, if you can feel it, you know it's doing good. Think of those lovely slender, toned arms. Oh, keep going. You've got it. 4, 3. Last couple. 1, good stuff. Coming down, rolling it through, switching sides. Drop it behind your shoulder. Up and extend. Up and extend. Up and extend. Good stuff. Keep going. So reaching up. Lovely. Keep that core connected as you lift. You've got it. Okay. Whoa. You can tell the difference from your strong side to your weak side, right? We don't tend to be as balanced anyway. Some people might be. On the whole, we definitely favour one side over the other. Keep pushing up. Trying to get up as high as you can, trying to straighten out that arm, okay? If it's getting too much, then of course you can keep a little bend in it. But we're on our last little step. See if you can push through. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, good stuff. Roll it through, roll it through. Grabbing both weights again, getting the legs back involved, okay? Into the weights into the chest. We're coming into a nice slow squat as we come up, a shoulder press back into the chest. Slowly squatting down, up, shoulder press. Of course, if your arms are feeling it and you just want to take it into squats, then you absolutely can. Equally, if your legs are feeling it and you just want to do a shoulder press, you do that. Go with what you're feeling. I reckon that most of you are going to be doing exactly this. Squat, press, squat, press. Are you going as deep as you can with those squats? Of course you are. Are you exhaling as you push up? Of course you are. You don't need me to tell you these things, but I like to remind you. Good. We've got one more set on the arms after this, and then we're coming down to our mats. So keep going for these last few. Good, 2 more. Down and press. Final one. Down and press. stepping one foot in front of the other, leaning forward slightly but keeping that core on. You're coming into your flies, and you can either go single to single, or you can go straight in with your doubles. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together, okay? Again, my hips aren't thrusting forwards. I'm not losing control of my core. I'm really feeling it. I always leave these ones to last because they're a bit of a killer, but I like to feel like we've still got enough power left in our arms to get these last sets done. Go. Good. You've got it. Try and make sure that both arms are coming up to the same height. You're not leaving one down and you're not tilting. Good. You can do this. You should definitely be warm now. Good. 5 and 4. 3. Final couple. Easy peasy. Last one. Boom. Pop your weights down on the mat. Grab a drink. Oh look, I'm in my really sunny conservatory, and depending on where I stand, depends on whether you can see me or not. Okay, I'm going to bring you down to my mat. So, see if I can get some decent lighting down here. I'll sit back out of the sun. There we go. That works. So, sitting down on your mat, you're going to need your weights again, okay? Loads of options, as always. We're starting in with some Russian twists. If you know what you're doing, you guys crack on. Otherwise, I'll run through the option. Option number 1, sitting up nice and tall still. So if you're newly postnatal or you've still got a weakened core, I want you sitting up tall and just using your arms to reach down, just your fingertips coming down to the mat either side. So you can go quite speedy with this one, okay? But you're reaching down either side. Then the further you lean back, the more intense it is on your abdominals. So just go to the point where you can feel those abs working, but not doming, okay? Want to make it harder, you're going to grab a weight, or you're going to lean as far back as you can, or you can even come into a single leg. And you can tell that's harder. God, I've got that face on. Good. Keep going. Whichever option is right for you. Don't push yourself until you're ready. Good. You've got it. 5, 4. Last little set. And 1. Good. Coming up. Just stretch out that lower back, okay? With that twisting, sometimes you might just feel it a little bit in your lower back. So just stretch out, grab your ankles, hold it here. Okay, then when you're ready, you're just going to do a single weight for this next one. Single weight, you're either coming into a roll down or you're coming onto your side and then back, whichever one, again, works for you. Okay, from here, you're either keeping one foot on the floor, extending up and reaching up your leg, bringing your shoulders off and back down. One leg keeping you supported on the floor, or you're bringing both legs up and the same, reaching. So it's a little curl, but we're really going for controlled movements. And again, you're only lifting as far as your abdominals feel good letting you do so. Good. So slow and controlled here. We're not going for a number of repetitions. If you're doing one leg, you're going to switch, drop the other leg, just for balance, and come up again, okay? Keep it going. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet down to the floor, bending the knees. The weight's coming onto your hip bones, okay? If you want slightly heavier weights, you can grab the other one and go for a double. From here, you're going to roll up into your bridges. So just go nice and slowly. First of all, start tilting that pelvis in towards your rib cage, then slowly picking up your bottom, rolling, 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 all the way up as high as you can come, and then we're holding here. Automatically squeezing the glutes. Keep those hips pushed up for 3 and 2 and 1, rolling slowly back down, really trying to create that movement in your spine. Your bottom is the last thing to come down. Good. Reset. Draw that belly button in towards your spine, and then slowly start lifting those hips, tilting that pelvis up, and then peeling away and hold. Good. Hold it here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling back down again. Really try and control that movement. Good. Tailbone comes down. 1 more of these. So reset, lift, and push up. Really trying to come as high as you can. So squeezing those glutes and staying up here. Perfect. Go, go, go. For 4 and 3, 2, and lowering back down. All the way back down. Good stuff. You can pop your weights down onto the side. You're rolling over. Okay, onto one side, we're back into some glute work. So you can prop yourself up on your elbow, or you can be laid down flat for this one, whichever you're more comfortable with. Legs extended, top leg lifting. Ooh, and you're coming into circles. I couldn't come into a circle, and I was going to go up and down. Don't want you going up and down, I want you coming into rotations. So this is the one that really gets you right deep in the glutes there. So you can have this front hand down for stability, or you can lift it, make it a little bit harder and bring it away. Good stuff. Rotating around. Perfect. And then changing direction around. Ooh, it's a burner. Keep it going. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Drop it down. Hammer it through if you need to. From here, you're going to come into your side plank. So remember your variations. Coming up from your knees, holding for a moment, lowering back down, coming up from your knees and into a hold, or coming fully extended from your legs and up into a hold that way. Any of those options, go with whichever one works for you. We're doing good, looking good. 2 and 1. And then when you're ready, coming across onto the opposite side. So extending those legs, just make sure that those hips are stacked one on top of the other, lifting up and rotating around. Good. You've got it. So there, rolling all the way around. You can either have your toes pointed or your foot flexed. Works slightly differently. You should probably feel it in slightly different areas, so go with the one that feels good for you. And then changing direction. Lovely. Grit your teeth. Get it done. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoa, hammer it out into your side plank from your knees. I'm not going to do it because I've got a bad leg on that side. So from your knees or from your extended legs, I'll switch sides and I'll go from this side again. Good. Make sure that that elbow is stacked underneath your shoulder. Hold it here. For 4, 3, 2, and one, dropping back down. Final little steps, coming over onto all fours. You're going to need your weight. If you've done one of my Pilates classes with mini weights, you've done this with the mini weights, you can absolutely do it without a weight at all, or you're going to insert your dumbbell into the crook of your knee there. You're going to come up and you're going to pulse. You're going to pulse. So your tummy is staying drawn back towards your spine, and we're just pulsing. You'll feel the burn. Okay, you'll feel the burn if you do it without. So if you haven't got a weight that sits nicely in your crook of your knee there, then don't worry, do it without. Then pulse, pulse, pulse. Trying to get away with everything during half. Keep going. Good. Squeeze that glute. I know you're feeling the burn now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, switching sides. Let's do this, guys. It's the last little round. So coming in and then pulsing, spinning around. So your pulse, your pulse. So this, you're absolutely feeling. Make sure that those hands just underneath your shoulders. Keep that core on. Last little set. It's a little burner. Good. So we've worked our upper body, we've worked our glutes, and we've worked our core. Lovely little quick run through. Keep going for 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Drop that knee down, remove your weight, and then come around into some nice stretches. So sitting back, one leg extended, the other one tucked in. You know the score. Nice deep breath as you exhale. Reach down towards your shin or your ankles, your toes, and just hold here. Good stuff. Hello, Miley. You okay? Good. Good. This is a really nice stretch from the legs, especially after that final little set of pulses. See if you can just lean into that stretch a little bit more. You want to do some stretches? No? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Switching sides. Come sit with me. So opposite leg extends. And then again, nice deep breath. Reach out. What is it? It's not working. I'll have a look in just a minute. Good, hold it here. Again, when you're ready, just seeing if you can lean down a little bit more into that stretch. And hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, feels good. 2, and 1. Sitting back up, sitting however's comfortable. I'll sit like this. We're going to stretch those arms out. So bring an arm up and over, grab a hold of either the elbow or your hand to pull it back. So we're stretching out those triceps after those lovely tricep extensions that we did. Just hold it here. Good. Just take the time to take some nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, you're going to switch sides. That's it, Milo. Does that feel good? No? Because you weren't doing your exercises before. That's it. That's kind of stopping me talking with your hand. Like that. Good. Bringing them around, so pulling those shoulder blades apart, wrapping your arms around. Oh, that's good, Miley. You pull my hands apart. Oh, that feels really good. See if you can get a helper. It makes a difference. So really pulling those shoulder blades apart, keeping your stomach hollowed out. Good. 2, and 1, and then bringing them around behind your back. You can link your fingers through and extend away. So your shoulder blades are squeezed together. Hold it here. Good stuff. For 2 and 1. Mela, can I help you up for a second? Last little set. You're going to come into a nice fluid little flow. Let me go this way. So knees are bent, facing around one way. You're going to come up and over, and then up and over the other way. Again, you might recognise this one if you've done any of my Pilates classes. It's a really, I like to call it the mermaid. Lovely little flow, just to stretch out through the rib cage and all the way up into your fingertips. You're going for 2 and 1. Then we're switching sides, coming across the other way. You do it on the opposite side. I can't extend that leg because I've got my back leg. Coming up and around, lovely. You're going for 3 and 2 and 1. High five, Milo. Should we do a high five to everybody, in fact? We'll do a virtual high five like this. Well done, team. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to upload it today, which is Monday, but it is Tuesday morning's workout. You guys do it whenever you fancy. Well done. Happy half term. I'll see you as normal on Thursday at 9:45. Take care.